Dobmeyer was involved in a crash at Cedar Lake Speedway in western Wisconsin on July 3rd.
Went for a rollover, kind of barrel rolled a couple times, but what happened the last time the car landed, it was really flat. And when it does that, your suspension bottoms out, the frame hits the ground, and the only thing left to absorb the impact is your body.
Dobmeyer burst his L4 vertebrae and fractured his L3 vertebrae. It could have been worse.
And I was definitely in a fragile state. I mean, just one wrong move and it would have been paralysis. What the doctor said is when that vertebrae broke, it kind of went off like a gunshot or a shotgun shell kind of, and it kind of exploded. And but it created a cavity actually where they said the nerve endings and the spinal cord were able to kind of sneak away and absorb some of that impact so they didn't sever.
This is the on-track incident as we saw between Sam Shahin that sent him into the fence, which was a shocker, wasn't it?
And Cam McConville, so sadly...
Fuck. I don't know. Fucking hell. Shit.
Private aircraft back to Adelaide for further scans, so he's still not 100%. So fingers crossed that he'll be all okay.
Spectacular style and replays already way loose, loses it, brushes the wall, not super hard, and then it just hooks itself, and that's the worst case scenario right there.
He's going over 100 miles an hour and comes to effectively a full stop. Listen here.
And that is why we have this new safer screen, because I really believe, Townsend, that just saved his life. Those tires, if those tires would have come over the top of the car and hit him in the head, yeah, who knows what would have happened.
So he gets to see the target, and then he knows that he's in for a wallop of a hit.
Uusi piirto kiire sees. Vasak nukk ja 70. Terävasak. Vesi kõva. Vesi tuleb.
Nowhere. Danny Buchan on the rapid fulfillment. FS3 Kawasaki, someone's gone down, and that is Hector Barbara.
Cheers.
Barbara, no.
That's oil,
oh,
that's oil.
Dear. Several of them now. Oh, they're piling up.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's a huge oil spillage.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, get them oil flags out and get out of the way.
There's Lee Jackson is one of the people down there. There's been a host. I think Josh Owens is another. There's a host of lads down. Let's down, and that is Hector Barbara.
Cheers.
Barbara, oh, no, that's oil.
That's a huge oil spillage.
Oh, dear me.
Giotto and Aitken. And thank goodness that Luca Giotto is climbing out of the car, because that was a massive hit. And look at what it has done to the cars, to the barriers. You can see what Luca Giotto thinks about it. You can hear the relief for the crowd, but this is going to be a sizable delay. Thankfully, both drivers are okay, and the car appears to be on fire there, and that's close to barrier, of course. Huge accident, man.
Yeah, such a relief to see both of the drivers walk away unscathed. Yeah, big fire at the moment in that tyre barrier. Looks like it could be a reasonable repair job for the marshals, and that needs to be put out pretty soon. Here's a replay from the rear end of Giotto.
Huge hit into the wall. Thankfully, Luca Giotto is okay. That in real time gives you an idea of the ferocity of the accident. And thank goodness it is Tech Pro. Thank goodness that we have made the leaps forward.
Blaney tried the top side, tried to get low. Ryan Newman goes around, and the car goes to its roof, and here's the on-rushing Corey LaJoie picking it up and over.
Fly. Ethan Mitchell will relinquish that second position. Oh, we got one up and over at second position. Oh, we got one up and over.
Now this is after turn 3, and you can see Grosjean, one car out there, and then Grosjean to the right-hand side. Going
My God, it's torn the car in half. No wonder the fuel came out of it.
Yeah.
I said the fuel was in the middle of the car, and it's literally...
Whoa! And he's just gone straight across Daniel Kvyat there, as you can see.
That's extraordinary. Yeah.
It's just the car...
It's gone through the barrier, you see. The car's gone through the barrier, and that's then been sort of used as a wrench, as it were, to literally rip the car in half. Wheels on. Roman went with the front of the chassis underneath the barriers.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Well, the halo saved his life.
safe and sound. The rest of the guys have. Oh, and there is a massive, crazy. So wedge, and that ski is going to go over now. And that's what we were just talking about. Literally, end of the day. Anything can happen at any stage. Safety guys now are on Pat to see if they can try and rescue that piece of machine. It's cross wedge. There's his driver. So we're not even sure who that is at the moment. It might be Alex who was picking up Hugo Val. That is a ski that's going to need. He's on the beach now anyway. So it must be worth. I think that's
it's a body.
Oh, shoot. Okay, right. So we've got black jets, the black.
Não há competição. A competição está parada.
Crazy wipeout with the ski out the back.
Todos os jets no outside ficam parados. Não há competição.
Fortunately witnessed one of the scarier crashes in series history. Braden Eves was on the other side of that crash. Braden's here at Mid-Ohio. Braden, most of all, we're glad you're here. Most importantly, how are you feeling after everything?
Well, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here at Mid-Ohio right now. I'm feeling much better. Honestly, I was quite lucky to be in the state that I'm in right now. I fractured 2 vertebrae in my neck, as well as fractured my skull above my eye, and had a pretty bad black eye as well. So, but overall, it could have been much worse. I'm really glad to be in the shape that I'm in. I'm gonna have to wear this neck brace to keep my neck in the correct position for the next couple of months. We'll just kind of see how that goes with the doctors and keep getting scans and all that. So I'm feeling much better now, not too much pain. And I'm glad to be back at the racetrack to support my teammates and support the series.
There we go. Jumps long and then just bottomed out. Oh, and then just over the handlebars. I saw the yellow flags go out. I was trackside. That was a hard hit. And Jeffrey Hurlings went down hard. He did try to get up. But as we said, he has since been stretchered off. But Jeffrey Hurlings, the championship leader, clearly in a lot of pain.